you run your own YouTube channel and don't have time to craft beautiful high CTR thumbnails, then this video is for you. Because I'm gonna show you how to create thumbnails like this, or this completely from scratch using AI. Right, this new way made my CTR jump from 3.9% to 8.6%. With a simple process I got 120 plus more clicks in my videos. Alright, and today I'm just gonna give you this whole system completely for free, so let's get into it. Alright, so this video is gonna be divided into 4 parts. First I'm gonna show you how to make your own thumbnail library, which is by far the most important thing if you use this system. Then I'll show you how to use Gemini with a custom gem I've made to generate thumbnails. Third, I'll cover the paid method using an AI tool. And lastly, we'll use Canva to refine the thumbnails, alright? So step 1, making your own thumbnail library. Now this is the step that most people ignore when making thumbnails with AI, but here's the thing. The best performing thumbnails are not random, alright? They follow proven patterns that make people click. They have usually high contrast faces, bold texts, clear elements and subjects. And if you don't have like a reference library, you're just basically guessing every time you make a thumbnail, alright? You want data and inspiration. So here's what you do. You just create a folder, a database. I personally use Notion for this, but Google Drive works fine too. And then you're just going to start collecting thumbnails that actually perform. So just go on YouTube, find videos that went viral, and just screenshot their thumbnails like this, and then just go on to your database and paste it in. Alright, and don't just save any thumbnail though. Save the ones from videos that clearly popped off. And once you've done that, you need to go to Gemini, and then what you're gonna do is create a custom gem. So click on the gems. If you don't know what a gem is, it's basically like GPTs in ChatGPT, but in Gemini. So just create a new gem, and you need to give it the right instructions, and I'm gonna give you the exact prompt I use to this image to JSON gem. If you join Discord down below, completely for free. But let me quickly explain what this gem does, alright? Basically it tells the AI to analyze every single pixel in an image or a thumbnail and output everything as structured JSON data. So just create the gem, name it image to JSON, paste the instructions right there, and just click on save. Let me show you how this works. So I'm going to my thumbnail library and find a thumbnail that I want to replicate or use as inspiration. Obviously you don't want to replicate a thumbnail. Let's do this one, full Instagram course. Just copy this, go back to Gemini, paste it, put it in the Pro model and submit. Alright, then it starts analyzing the image and starts creating the JSON. So we can see that the aspect ratio is 16:9 and it's a photo/YouTube thumbnail, and the color palette purple/warm background accents. Then you're gonna need to copy this entire thing and start a new chat in Gemini, paste it in and just tell it to add my face here, put it in the Pro model, tools, create images, and then just upload your face. Like this. And you can go more advanced and build like a character reference sheet where you just have a collection of photos of your face from like different angles and such. But let's see what this gives us. And obviously it's using the latest Nano Banana Pro. And the first output is honestly not bad, but I want to tweak a few things. So I'm gonna tell it to make the background more dynamic, have some depth with a subtle gradient, and just make the colors more vibrant, remove the timestamp on bottom right, and make the text pop out more. Something like this. And obviously if you want you can insert yourself into a penthouse late at night overlooking the city. Alright, here's the second output. I don't like this either, so let's do the penthouse one. So I told it to add purple backdrop lights in the background, and it should be faded. The main focus obviously should be me. And you can simply just change the elements, for example YouTube and full YouTube course. easily just tell it to do that. Alright, after a few iterations we got what we wanted. So I told it to make me in a penthouse late at night, and it just completely removed everything. And then I said no, but obviously kept everything else in the thumbnail, and it did this. And then just changed the background to the penthouse, and then I just told it to do it late at night with the purple backdrop lights, like I said. So this is something I'm satisfied with. Then you would just download it, and I'm gonna show you later how you can compress this file to maximum 2 megabytes, so you can actually upload the thing to YouTube, because this one is probably like 8 megabytes. Yeah, 8 megabytes. And if you want, you can tweak the elements, the text, etc. But now let's generate one with another style. Let's actually go to Jordan Welch, because he has good thumbnails that we can use as inspiration. Let's do this one. So to screenshot this, go back to the image to JSON, gem, paste it. Then it generates the JSON file. And also you can use this to generate ad images as well. Alright, but that's a video for another day. Go to a new chat and just add my face there. Let's see if it does it correctly. Alright, so it gave me glasses, because obviously this one. These glasses, so I'm gonna remove the glasses, remove the timestamp, make the colors more vibrant on the right side and more depressing on the left side. And make the left side of my face, or make the right side of my face have a little smirk. And I'm gonna change the Lamborghini to play Bugatti. Something like that, and let's see what it gives us. Alright, this one is pretty good, I like this one. The last one, let's generate a Mr. Beast style thumbnail, because those are super insane. So let's sum up his thumbnails. Let's do the private island. If this works, I'm shocked. Alright. If it's even relatively close, I take that as a win. Because these thumbnail designers probably spend like, I don't know how many hours or days to create this. Oh shit up. And I forgot to go to the image to JSON gem. Let's do that again. Alright. Let's copy it. I know already for a fact that the first output isn't vibrant enough. And let's see if it gives us the same facial expression as Mr. Beast in that thumbnail. Let's see. So, alright, that doesn't look like me at all. But anyways, pretty good. Let's make it more vibrant and remove that timestamp. And more realistic. Alright, pretty close enough. Pretty close enough, I would say. Because, what, that took me like 2 minutes, great. Alright, but now let me show you how to compress the file. So just download the thumbnail and go to compresspng.com and select your file. Let's just do the first one. Upload it and compress. And it should compress it to under 2 megabytes. There isn't any difference. It just reduces the number of colors in your image. It looks pretty much the same. Alright, so just save it. And you can upload it to your YouTube. But now, like I said, the prompt is in the Discord if you want to build a gem. And I highly recommend, because this saves so much time and makes your personal brand look just more professional and such. Alright, but next one is the paid version. Alright, so this software, I'll leave the link in the description. I'm not affiliated with them. One thing I like about this software is it already has the thumbnail library, so you can get inspiration from there. Different types of thumbnails like gaming, entertainment, music, education. So let's find one that we like. Do this one, for example. Just click on create. And the cool thing about this is you can use this tool called Insert Me and just upload your face right here, and it does it automatically. Alright. Also, it has bunch of different tools like reshoot, so it rearranges the elements into a fresh new composition, and polish, so it just color grades, A/B testing, generating a creative version of your thumbnail, clickbait, watermark remover, upscale, text remover, different kinds of tools. So let's try this. Let's try reshoot, and boom, now it's slightly different compared to one we did before. So yeah, that's Thumbio. It also has a 7-day free trial. This software also uses Gemini to make the thumbnails, so think of it like as a refined version of Gemini for creating thumbnails. Alright. And the last part is refining the thumbnails in Canva. So the first thing I check always is the contrast, alright? Because the thumbnail needs to stand out when it's sitting next to 100 other thumbnails in someone's feed. Let's paste the thumbnail we did before. Just upload the file, fill it out, and edit it. Let's adjust. Let's do more highlights and vibrance to like 50 plus more sharpness. Then we can also grab, for example, myself right here, and we can adjust this also. Right, so let's do 15 more brightness and a little more vibrant. But that's basically the whole system. Took me like 15 minutes to create 3 thumbnails. So if you want this exact prompt to the image to JSON gem, join the Discord down below. I've also got a bunch of other free resources there. And make sure to like and subscribe if you found this video useful. And I'll catch you in the next one.